There's no toxic byproduct. So whenever you take an antioxidant, like let's say vitamin C, there's always a toxic byproduct. Once the vitamin C connects to a free radical, an unstable molecule, there's always a toxic byproduct. H2 gas, molecular hydrogen, our fizzy tablet, no toxic byproducts. The only byproduct of neutralizing that aging inflammatory molecule in your body, the only byproduct is water. The other Hello there, this is Dr. C.J. Benkert with Pura Vida Wellness. I'm actually here in my clinic today via the different reason for the different background. I have a new client that I'm meeting with. So I am really excited about today's topic. I'm going to cover in the next 10 minutes what I believe, and many scientists and doctors believe, is the most significant discovery in the last 100 years. So I posted a question in my Facebook. I asked you, what did I ask you? I think I said, what is the smallest molecule known to man? So do you know? What is the smallest molecule known to man? The answer to that question leads us into our topic today. So our topic today is molecular hydrogen. The smallest molecule on the planet, the smallest molecule in the universe is H2 gas. So it's 2 hydrogen molecules. So I will be discussing why it's so powerful, how we use this gas in a tablet effervescent form in our practice. And I'm just going to cover very briefly a few of the main topics. I have an article that I will post on my Facebook page that you can read a little bit later. I'm going to read a few points from that article. But basically, I was introduced to hydrogen gas by the founder of the Molecular Hydrogen Institute, Tyler LeBaron. So I first met him at a training, one of Dr. Daniel Pompa's trainings. I've met him one other time at another training in Chicago. So the Molecular Hydrogen Institute is a nonprofit group. I have it up here on my computer. Basically, it's a nonprofit group, and the premise of the institute is to support and encourage research on molecular hydrogen. So I remember when he came to talk to us, this was probably 5-6 years ago, and he was talking to us about these different studies that they had done on mice with Parkinson's. So when a mouse has Parkinson's, their gait is very altered, and just by drinking the water infused with the hydrogen gas, these mice went from this very altered neurological abnormal gait to a completely normal gait as they were ingesting these hydrogen molecules. So what is molecular hydrogen? It is a naturally occurring molecule constructed of 2 hydrogen atoms, and it only has 2 atoms, so it's the smallest molecule in the universe, which is what I just said. The smallest molecule allows it to spread throughout all of the human bodies, the human cells and tissues. So what's so amazing about molecular hydrogen is there's 2 ways to get it. You can either get it through an ionizer, which those can be very expensive, or you can also get it, and how it was introduced to me by another physician, and I started incorporating this particular hydrogen tablet into my practice. You can get it in a tablet. So the same tablet, and I know this for a fact because I've met Tyler LeBaron personally, the same company, and it's actually here in Southern California, that manufactures the hydrogen tablets, that Tyler LeBaron uses in all his research is the same company that we get our tablets from. So the tablets that we use are called Fizzy tablets. I don't have one in here with me. I'll post a picture of it in Facebook later. But molecular hydrogen, the reason that it's so amazing is it is the most powerful antioxidant on Earth. So we know that the reason that we age and eventually die is our body starts to oxidize. Our body starts to rust. So that's why there's this craze about, right, taking antioxidants. We've heard of vitamin C as an antioxidant, vitamin E, green tea as an antioxidant. Hydrogen, though, is one of the, if not the most powerful antioxidants in the planet, and it actually goes into the body, and it's so small that it's able to get into the cells. It's actually even able to get into the mitochondria in the cells because of how small it is. And what it does is the most damaging free radical in our body is called hydroxyl radical, OH negative. So an oxygen and a hydrogen. When you take in the hydrogen gas, which we have in a tablet form, it's an effervescent tablet, you put it into water, you wait for it to dissolve. As it dissolves, it brings hydrogen gas into the water, and then you immediately drink it down, and you're drinking down this hydrogen gas. When that H2 gas, which is 2 hydrogen molecules, go into the body, it now searches out the most damaging, unstable molecule in our body, which causes inflammation, cancer, diseases. It's linked, oxidative stress is linked to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, all kinds of different diseases. It goes in, and just picture it. So you've got 2 hydrogen molecules, and then you have this dangerous free radical, which is unstable, an oxygen and a hydrogen molecule, so an OH, and then you have these 2 hydrogens that come in. So each hydrogen gas molecule, which is 2 hydrogens, it splits, and it actually is attracted to the OH negative charge. So the hydrogen connects to the OH negative, the most dangerous free radical in the body, and guess what it makes? So you have an O, an oxygen, a hydrogen, and now we've added another hydrogen. What does the most dangerous free radical in our body become? It becomes water, H2O. So for every H2 gas molecule, you've now created 2 molecules of water. So you've neutralized one of the most damaging free radicals in our body. So that's one of the properties, is how small it is. The other property is it's very selective. So it's not going to go after other free radicals, because we actually have free radicals in our body that are good, that do good things. So it doesn't go after any of those. It only goes after the OH negative, which doesn't do anything good. So it doesn't go after the other free radicals that actually do good things. So it's very selective. There's no toxic byproduct. So whenever you take an antioxidant, like let's say vitamin C, there's always a toxic byproduct. Once the vitamin C connects to a free radical, an unstable molecule, there's always a toxic byproduct. H2 gas, molecular hydrogen, our Fizzy tablet, no toxic byproducts. The only byproduct of neutralizing that aging inflammatory molecule in your body, the only byproduct is water. The other characteristic about hydrogen gas that I want to share with you is it basically does not, well, it's highly bioavailable. I shared that already. It's super small, so it gets into the cell, gets into the mitochondria, gets into the different organelles. And I also shared with you that it does not disrupt our own endogenous antioxidant self-defense system at all. So it's pretty amazing. I use it on a daily basis. I highly recommend it when I'm working with clients, especially when they're going through our first stage of our program, where they're in detoxification, they're in fat burning, they're creating all of these waste products, all of these oxidative, it's like rust, waste products. So in order to neutralize the detoxification symptoms as much as possible, the molecular hydrogen, what we call fizzy tablet, neutralizes and helps to minimize any of those detox symptoms. So here are some of the benefits based on studies and my research for molecular hydrogen. Enhances overall health based on what I just told you. It improves skin quality, reduces inflammation. So anything that oxidation causes, it's going to help with. Lowers joint pain. So oxidation creates inflammation, which makes your joints hurt. Reduces muscle fatigue. They've done over 1,000 studies on animals and humans and on cells. And a lot of the human studies on molecular hydrogen have been done on athletes and recovery time. And the hydrogen has been shown to reduce recovery time in half. Because when you're exercising, when you're an athlete, whether you're a weekend warrior or a triathlete, when you're exercising and breathing, even though it's healthy and it helps build strong muscles, it still creates oxidation. It still creates free radicals. So the hydrogen gas, the molecular hydrogen, has been proven to decrease or improve recovery time in athletes, relieves pain because it decreases inflammation, slows down the overall aging process because what's aging? It's oxidation, it's rust in the body. It enhances mitochondrial function because remember I told you it's small enough to go right into the gut, right into the bloodstream, right into the cell, and right into the mitochondria. And there's been shown based on studies benefits for over 150 different diseases. It's been shown to be completely safe because the only byproduct is water. It basically creates water in your body. I already talked about oxidative stress, what that is, free radicals. So basically, molecular hydrogen neutralizes, basically quiets, completely takes away any negative reaction of oxidative molecules. It takes it away. It's really good for an inflammatory disease, as I said, anti-aging. Let's see. Got a couple of notes here. So there have been over 1,000 plus scientific articles suggesting that molecular hydrogen has therapeutic potential in over 170 different human and animal disease models. It's really powerful. You can either get the hydrogen in through a gas inhalation. Hydrogen gas is extremely flammable, so it has to be between 2 and 4% hydrogen, but you can get the same benefits by ingesting an aqueous solution containing dissolved hydrogen, which is what our molecular hydrogen is. The fizzy tablet is a small blue tablet that you put in water. It breaks down, just like an effervescent tablet. It creates hydrogen water that you drink down. I use it on a daily basis. As I said, it's able to rapidly permeate biomembranes, the blood-brain barrier, subcellular components, the cell membrane, the mitochondria, and even the nucleus. So can you imagine the DNA benefit that this powerful antioxidant can actually get into the nucleus? So it is uncommon to find, this is from the Molecular Hydrogen Institute website, so if you want to learn more about it, molecularhydrogeninstitute.com. I will post that on my page, and I will also post an article that I wrote on the subject. But it is very uncommon to find a treatment that has both a high therapeutic potential and a high safety profile. Molecular hydrogen has both of those things. Again, it's basically been highlighted as what most scientists and doctors believe is the most, if not one of the most important discoveries in the last 100 years. I notice a huge difference in my body as far as joint pain, energy, skin, etc. I've been using it on a daily basis for, I think, 5 years now. So we have it branded as Fizzy Tablet. We carry it in our practice. If you want to try it, message me. I think my website is on my personal page. Go to our website, contact our clinics. Any questions about molecular hydrogen, please let me know. Again, tonight when I get back home, I'm in the clinic right now, I will post an article on molecular hydrogen summarizing everything that I talked about today, and I will also post a link to the Molecular Hydrogen Institute. Let's see, today is Tuesday, so today ends our discussion on pure water, my second core concept to living your purest, healthiest, most amazing, clean life. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting the discussion on my next core concept, which is sugar burning versus fat burning. So for the following week, we'll be covering sugar burning versus fat burning. I'm coming live every day, either on my Facebook page, or we're also posting these in my YouTube channel, Dr. C.J. Benkert. And I'm going live Mondays through Saturdays. I've decided to take Sundays off. That's my spirit day. That's my sacred day. That's my day to just unplug and connect and remember who I really am and take that special time for myself and for those that I love and care about. The week after that, we'll be going into diet variation. So we're going to be covering high carb days, high protein days, feast famine cycle, why you need to eat from the rainbow. And then the next week, which is going to bring us into our infamous quarterly fasting week. Are you listening, everybody? I'm going to be doing the fasting week different this time. So what we've been doing every quarter, we started this year in January, and then we did it again in April, and we just finished up in July. We're doing a 5-day water fast, the first week to begin every quarter. Well, I've decided to change it up this time. Since I'm bringing you my 12 core concepts, one new core concepts each week, I've decided to coincide my fasting core concept with the first week of October. So beginning September 29th, I'm going to start talking to you and getting you ready for the first week in October, which is not going to be just a 5-day water fast. We're going to do it different this time. I'm going to be taking you through, so anybody and everybody can benefit. I'm going to be covering in detail all of the different types of fasts. So we're going to be going through, so if those of you who maybe you're not ready for a 5-day water fast, we're going to be covering and taking you through a 24-hour fast. We're going to be going through the 36-hour fast, the 48-hour fast, the 72-hour fast, and then finally the 5-day and beyond water fast. So that each and every day, starting Monday, October, I believe it's October 5th? Monday, October 4th will be day 1 of our fasting week, and that will be where I cover the 24-hour fast. And then day 2, we're going to start talking about the 36-hour fast and how that's different and what you're going to get and benefit from in the 36-hour fast. And then day 3, we're going to talk about the 2-day, the 48-hour fast and how that's so amazing. And then the 72, every length of fast is going to give you different benefits. So that starts Wednesday, September 29th. I'm super excited. So stay tuned tomorrow where we start our next core concept, sugar burning versus fat burning. There's probably nothing more important than I teach. There's nothing that explains my program and how it's different than any other program out there than what I'm going to be starting to cover next week, our core concept, sugar burning versus fat burning. Yes, the fasting is going to be amazing, Kia. All right, everybody, this is Dr. C.J. Benkert coming at you live with Pura Vida Wellness. I'm here to love you and support you and encourage you and motivate you, leading by example, how to live your purest, healthiest, most amazing, blessed, fulfilled life in body, mind, heart, and spirit. Not just body, mind, and spirit. Or not just spirit, but 7 years ago, it wasn't until I got my physiology cleaned out, and taught my body how to burn fat for fuel, that I was finally able to get my life together mentally, emotionally. My relationships changed, my business changed, my desire for learning changed, and finally my connection with God, my inner being, the universal intelligence, all of that changed. And it all started with next week's concept, which I start tomorrow, on sugar burning versus fat burning. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like my YouTube channel and share my YouTube videos so that we can get this message out to the masses. There are so many people out there that are looking for an answer, that want help and don't know what to do. So I'm here to provide those answers for the people that are looking and are waiting and are ready. All right, everybody, have an amazing rest of your day. Pura vida.